Good morning or afternoon. I don't know what time it is, people. Regardless, I hope you guys are doing good. I've been messing around with a few different things. I didn't take any more pictures of the Corvette, but it started up a lot better than what it did before. Having non-leaking fuel lines, that made it better. So today we already had the Endeavor into the shop. I had bought some Amazon end links to save myself some money. And so today, later on the day, I'm going to go to O'Reilly's and buy some, because the ones I got off Amazon, they were, if you see an ad for a 2004 Mitsubishi Endeavor and it's $36.99 for all four end links, don't buy them. How about that? Anyways, what we're doing today, got this Cadillac on the lift, and if it looks like it's sitting a little bit cockeyed, oh, it's because it is. The lowering block of the you can see how high the screw is raised on that one, and how high the screw is raised on that one. Anyway, so that's where we're at. My buddy Richard's here today helping. We're gonna see what we can get done. I'm gonna look at the front end of this thing, because I know the struts are bad. I don't think they're working at all. A piece of grease. There's what's left of my front spoiler after I hit the rabbit leaving on your way home, leaving your place. And yeah. This really isn't all that interesting. Get to an interesting part. We'll be back with you. Oh no. Alright guys, it's a little bit later. Gonna give you a little progress, and you know, I'll get to doing a little bit and take you along with me here, and just a little bit later on in this video. Been taking things apart and working. Anyways, I threw some more gas in this. Let's see if it starts easier. I had a fairly decent fuel leak. So it didn't seem like it wanted to get all much pressure. Let's just see. I know it's not a Ford. Oh my God! It seems even Chevys will start. It'll be just a minute before we idle. Alright. I'm probably going to still reset the carburetor a little bit, because, well, it's going to be wrong, because I reset the carburetor before to try to make up for, I guess, the fluid that was dripping on the ground. So now I can tell. I need to figure out how to make this gimbal lock. There, she's running. She's got a little bit of a cam in it. An RV cam, likely. I can smell she's running a little bit rich. But I'm sure since I tuned that Holly to try to make up for the lower oil pressure, because I had a fuel leak, we'll go down here and check it out. Oh, it looks like all the fuel is staying in the car. So I call that a win on this one. And also bled the brakes and whatnot, so that felt better too. This is going to be stuck here today because Cadillac. Oh, let's get to this Cadillac action. nice. She shuts off nice. Motor still has a little bit of compression. Well, 8.5 that it was born with. See if this is the right one. I noticed when we took this apart. Oh, I thought the strut made it in here. Look, if you look at this strut, you see this part and that part, it's all connected, right? If you look at this strut, it is not connected. Yeah. So I had a broken strut on that side, and when that came apart, where are you? Yeah, here, that pulled off the socket. That is an end link, people. That ball and sockets, that is what that attaches your front sway bar solidly to the car. Those are not supposed to come apart. And it came, so I walked over to the other side, and it came apart just the same. So I ordered some. They did not have them in stock. O'Reilly's is really great about getting stuff for me. I got my lift through O'Reilly's, and I hope maybe someday, if I'm a good enough boy, well, I get a pretty good discount through there. But it'd be nice if they send me some free shit. All right. Hey, we're getting a little bit of content here. We're gonna at least gonna have a song. So I got the O'Reilly, and I had his match sales and service come and put the thing in for me because I'd never done it, and I didn't want to do it, and I wanted it to be done. So yeah, and it was the first time I owned fancy cars. So that was my first time messing with the 4-piston caliper Brembo or whatever similar replacement thing. Got the new struts in it, hanging, waiting. Just gotta wait for the end links to come tomorrow and put back in. Went ahead and checking everything over. I got a new OBD2 reader because I have a misfire in this twin turbo thing, and rather than just diving into it headlong, I'd like to be able to scan it. My scanner that I have may be older, so I got a new one that just came today, so I'm trying that out. And here we did have these. Some of you don't care, some of them saw it before. These are the Cadillac wheels. I bought these because I thought first when I got the car, it came with these, which that's a sexy wheel. I don't really like low profile tires and stuff all that much, but yeah, it sets the car off. So I got the 2 back on that one and checked the axles and stuff, and since I got on the lift, I'm going to go ahead and change out the differential fluids and stuff. And this car has 72,000 miles on it. 72,000 miles. I don't know what the recommended oil change is. It's still red. So it's a little dial. I'm not going to flush it. I'm not going to do anything that I've had too much bad stuff about flushing. I'm just going to drain what I can drain out of it and refill. Find out for sure what the recommended fluid is. Seems like a lot of GM stuff now, and well, a lot of stuff. They've gotten smarter with that. Is cars have gotten newer, you have to have less. There's more universal transmission fluids that go between brands. It isn't so much specialized like it was back in the day. Yeah, I'm walking around and you're seeing a mess. And I'm going to tell you that I'm going to get organized, but that may or may not happen. So, anyways, get into something else. I'll be back with you. And in a change of developments, today my wife was driving the Envoy because of the bad in-link in the Endeavor. And I had been hearing what I thought might have been a little bit of timing chain rattle. Today, after she was driving, she called to tell me that the car had put up a service engine light came on, and that it was only going about 15 miles an hour. I said, "Is it making any noise?" She says, "No, not really." I said, "Is there oil pressure?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "What's the temperature look like?" She said, "The temperature looks fine." I said, "Where are you at?" And she told me she was on the highway on her way back to the post office. I said, "Is it still rolling?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, see if you can make it back to the post office. I'll bring a jug of oil, some antifreeze, and my scanner." And so I met her back at the post office, and it blew a camshaft and crankshaft relationship code. So that tells me that yes, my timing chain is stretched enough that it's producing the code. So when I was there, I cleared the code and it started up and it was normal. But I figure she said it was still idling a little bit rough. She was able to drive it home. So anyways, the 4200 timing chain people, they say you got to take the oil pan off and the axles. Well, we're going to find out tomorrow. But today we're going to change some end links. Some of you guys don't even know what end links are. And I have some black Sasquatch. They're also from Ohio. I'm going to play a song right now called Ohio Bomb Train. So you guys get ready for that. And you can find their page on Facebook. Let's get this thing locked in here. Now so you guys can see the exciting action. Yeah, you guys like that? We'll do that for now, and then we'll raise you up here in a little bit. Okay? So anyways, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you guys are having fun, and you're seeing what's the life of a person that owns too many cars. But you guys are going to be with me, and we're going to fix them. We're going to fix them all, and they're all going to break again. It's a party. Thanks for partying with me.
There's something burning my eyes, deep down inside. There's something burning my eyes, deep down inside. A polyvinyl chloride, deep down inside. There's something burning my eyes, deep down inside. Property value down, the death of a small town. A governor says it's safe, a lips poison taste. There's something burning my eyes, deep down inside. A polyvinyl chloride. There's something burning my eyes. Fire on the tracks, a derailed in fact. A full train attack. Can you hear the click clack? How do you put out a fire? Nuke, OHIO, and then it started to rain. Oh, bomb train. There's something burning my eyes, deep down inside. A polyvinyl chloride. There's something burning my eyes. A Norfolk Southern light. East Palantine. There's something burning my eyes, deep down inside. Fire on the tracks, a derailed in fact. A full train attack. Can you hear the click clack? How do you put out a fire? poison ground, a poison sound. They don't know what they've
It's
done.
me again. I don't know if that last bit
To
recorded.
this
So I'm doing it again. If not, if
when
it
it's
did,
done.
you're gonna hear one or the other. Anyways, I got everything tightened down. Did it in under 10 minutes. I wanted to show you guys could do it with a wrench. I didn't even take a ratchet. I didn't take a power tool. I didn't do anything like that because I didn't have it with me, and I did time-lapse photography, and I wanted you to listen to that song. So I hope you like it. And I'm probably playing another song right now in the background. That's by Sasquatch from Ohio. Anyways, yeah, we're going a little bit here. We're probably gonna, I don't know, this might be some time for some Candy Apple Black. It's kind of got some cool groove thing, and that's probably playing in the background right now. They're from Atlanta. And then he does some online stuff with people from all around the world. It's this computer thing for music's kind of nice. We can all get together and make music, make albums, and not necessarily ever meet each other. It's not the same thing as making live music, but it's still making music. So anyways, when you're using a smaller, get you zoomed in here so you can see what's going on. See that wrenchy up there? I want to make sure that's tight. So I got one wrench. It's long. Everything, tightness and torque and all kind of stuff's leverage. So get you another wrench. These things have these bolts, and they have Allen heads in them. They help you taking it off, because usually if the thing gets a little bit rusted up, the whole thing will turn, the socket and everything, and they're a bear to get off. So this is pretty new. Try to get your wrench. You take the other wrench. Yeah, see how I have that hanging? Right, you have just doubled your leverage. And you want to keep even pressure on it. You want to try to visually think about this wrench staying straight on this wrench. Get him close down. Get that guy. So I tightened that as far as I could with my hand, pushing it before, but you see how I'm getting there. Now I've got to where I'm starting to bend the wrench down here, so I know that's pretty tight. That's not going to come back apart. These things are designed. These nuts have these little ferrules in the back of them, and then these little indentation. They're supposed to be kind of function like they're not supposed to back off. Well, stuff like this, you get what you pay for. I paid $22 a piece at O'Reilly's with my wonderful business discount that I got. And, I saved myself some money or whatever. But they were still, these front ones, they cost me $25 and stuff a piece and change. Well, the ones that I bought that they were replacing, I paid $36 for 4 of them. So you see the price difference. So I'm gonna come down here, the same thing. Get my wrench set on there. Get the other wrench. This that fair wheel's good. And these things aren't turning, but I'm just sticking this Allen in here, so because if you guys are taking these things off, and I'm hoping that me doing stuff like this, shows you that you can do this kind of crap yourself, with virtually no tools. And you get the satisfaction of doing it yourself. And you see, I did this in 10. I have 15 minutes in it now. I probably could have maybe done it in 10 if I hadn't been talking to you guys and all that blah 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 stuff. But say 15 minutes. A half hour on both sides. And if you call a shop and ask them how much they would charge you to change these $50 in pieces, and you're probably going to pay, a couple $100 in labor. Huh? Wouldn't you rather have that couple $100 to buy yourself some Hot Wheels? I know doing mechanics isn't a thing that people do anymore, but man, there's some habits. People, I tell you. Why not do some of this stuff yourself? Because some work. I'm not saying all shops and stuff like that, but I've got stuff back from shops. It was falling apart. Never should have been. See, now I'm getting the torque on the wrench. What I'm going to do too, before I put this wheel back on, I'm going to go get a grease gun. So these things have grease fittings. You know, about one of the worst things for them, you know, they get dried out, and then it's metal working on metal. As soon as you get that metal on metal, well, that metal's going to start wearing, and then your socket's going to fail. So I'm going to go get a grease gun, and it looks like for no additional charge, this is a grease gun. This is a grease gun out of grease. So, you get to learn how to do this. And I haven't done more than a handful of times, so I may not do all that good, so I don't know. Well, looks like that comes down. Ooh, and it's got all kinds of sackies. Alright. See what's going on here. Oh, it's off. So, there's a handle. Oh, here's our grease. Looks like we had some locusts. Oh. So I suppose if this is spring loaded, then this should surely have some place that this locks, right? Something to stop it? Surely it does. Alright. Okay, well, I guess what we're gonna do is we don't really know what we're supposed to do. We are gonna take our feet. Well, since this little piece of wire, get you down here, huh? Oh, come on, tripod. Oh, you got just your legs. Maybe this? Oh yeah. So we got now. And now we can go down a little bit. I'm just gonna stand on my feet. Well, that's how I walk. I'm gonna put my feet on this little wire. And I'm going to pull it down. I'm going to pick up on this thing. And, you know, hopefully I'll slide this tube in there and get the thing started. And, yeah. I don't waste any more time on this. We're doing it right now. You guys are doing it with me. Well, I can hold that and use both feet. Slide this on here. Oh. Slide it in there. Pop the top. Yeah, and making sure you don't start across that, I guess, is a good thing. Oh, yeah. I would think that this thing is supposed to have something on the locks. Anyways, there we go. I'm pushing our grease up. And we got some new grease. So yeah, and these things also, when you're doing this stuff, you're doing one of these little bushings. They're small, 2 to 3 pumps. That's all you need, because you don't want to blow this little seal out. You shove the gasket fitting on. Oh man, wish that you're. Well, looks like really one pretty much did it. There we go. I think I was getting it. There's 3. I think it was top. Do it. I'm going to put 3 in it as well. One, 2. Oh, you always want to look. Sometimes you got to hold the things on. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. I got a little bit of excess grease. I'm going to wipe that off. But anyways, I'm going to go get the tool and we'll get back and we'll do the other one faster. Alright guys, we're going to do this again. We'll jack this side up. Give you another 10 minutes. Enlisted the aid of a power tool. We'll get you another song. And I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's probably hot garbage. Like any of the rest of them, I can only show you what I'm doing in my, I don't know, meandering brain. I'm getting dirty, getting not real dirty, getting a little bit dirty, right? I wear gloves because, yeah, I'm already missing fingers, so I try to be careful. Anyways, here comes the tune. You ready?
Ah, yes, there you are. I thought I lost you for a second there. There's a big pile of refrigerators over there. Oh, and don't forget your sunscreen. I heard it'll be brutal today.
ended up having to get these, you know, and the things about these, one of them had the ones I took off, they were 14 millimeter. The other one that I put on was 14 millimeter. This side, even though it's the exact same part number, they must have run out of 14 millimeters that day because this one's a 15. Sometimes that stuff will slow you down. Why? Let's hope it's a 15. Oh. I'm just not getting on it here. Pry it up. Get a socket on him. Yeah, it is a 15. Get a socket on him. Oh, getting locked down there. Hope this is a 15 as well. Alright, we got that. We get a wrench. Our other super wrench. Get him on here. 15 locked in there. Oh. Oh, we gotta get another bite. This wrench. Get him all the way on there. You want to keep pushing? Yeah, push straight up, straight down. But you don't want to get so hard that you break the bolt. Because I don't consider myself, I don't consider myself to be a super strong guy and stuff. But I tell you what, I get pissed off, I can break a bolt. When you start to feel your wrench flexing, you get a little, you're pulling that hard enough to flex that. I think that means it's tight, right? So, routine, 9 degrees fittings. Get him set on there. Just push all the way on. And sit there. Now, if you got it on there right, it should go as easy as that. 3 pumps. That's all I'm giving it. Come down here to the bottom. Three pumps. Feel it there. You don't want really any more now. Like I said, you want to keep the grease inside the seal. Any more grease, you're just going to push it off the seal. Wipe off any excess. So I definitely don't want it hanging out here on this brake rotor. So now I got my bolts tight. I got those replaced. We'll get our wheel back rolling. And this baby will be back to delivering the mail tomorrow. So I'll get this on here and get back with you about that. And the fun never ends around here. And I don't understand why everything in one of these cameras is backwards. So anyways, if you have a, I don't know when they started making this. This is a 2004 Endeavor. I'm going to show you how to change a headlight bulb. It's not very exciting, but you're listening to music right now, and we're gonna get you in here, and that's what we're doing, right? Every auto manufacturer should make their headlights like this. You can't see it. Oh, I'm turning my ignition off now. Or turn the headlights off. It's gonna work anyway, right? So in the back of this, in the back by the headlight, there is a ring. All you have to do is pop that ring loose and squeeze your bulb socket. It comes right out. And squeeze that. And it snaps off. And it takes, oh yeah. It's dark outside. But, see, you take the ring off. Hey, I got this little light here. See, turn this on. See if that helps us. Yeah, this little ring. You know, all you gotta do is turn it quarter turn, I think. Locks on that. So you can see. I can't hold that. You can see the filament. You can't see it, but the filament's bad. I swear it is. So you get your new bulb. In these bulbs, you do not want to touch the glass part of the bulb, because the oil from your fingers will mess it up. Let's see. It's like that, so that sits in like that. I'll figure it out, guys, I swear. Let's get your plug. Got him back in there, mind you. Doing your best not to touch the glass. Just grab it by the plastic piece, line the plug up. Push it till it clicks. Put it back in, start him into the hole. There. See how we did. Oh. Let's get back out there a little bit. And drum roll. Drum roll. Probably one's going to be blue. I should have changed them both, but we didn't. We just wanted functional headlights. So one's they call that white, and then this one's yellow. I mean, we just want to see in the dark, right? And I'm not going to take this one out until it goes bad. So anyways, guys, it's in the dark. I got the headlights. I got 4 eyes right now. But anyways, we're going to get back into some business here tomorrow, and I'm going to have videos coming probably more often. So I'm going to try to make them shorter. So we'll get you some tunes in, get you guys in and out and back to your lives and all that kind of stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Bonsai out. Hey, Nate. Maybe the Chrysler tomorrow, brother. Maybe the Chrysler tomorrow. Man, I'm telling you, shit just keeps falling apart.